Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, guys. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday, right? Yeah. Happy Tuesday. Today is September 29th. Guys, happy day, happy day. I hope you had a very prosperous day. Hope you had a great day on purpose. Guys, we're going to go into paint, right? I'm going to go through another video. You're more than welcome to write your concerns, your questions in the comment box. I will answer them or respond to them, right? I just ask to keep it respectful. That's all. So we're going to talk about it, right? Give us a little bit from people to log on. We're going to talk about it. What's up, Nikki? We're going to talk about it, right? We're going to talk about it. Make sure you like and share this video. Let's talk about it, right? I am going to put this video, hopefully I can put this video on YouTube. It's going to be on my YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you do that. You just search for my name on YouTube. It's going to bring up my channel. Subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of different videos there and everything like that. So we're going to get into it, right? We're going to get into it. I'm going to give it just a little bit for some more people to join on. Hope you guys had a fantastic day, right? So we're going to talk about what's taboo to say is MLM, which stands for multi-level marketing, right? We're going to talk about it. A lot of people got a bad taste, bad information, all of that, right? So we're going to hit all that. If I don't hit a point that you have heard bad about MLM, you're more than glad to comment or ask the question. I'll be more than glad to tackle that, right? You know me, I'm not afraid to tackle, you know, the elephant in the room, right? Because a lot of people just have bad information. They just don't know. And people don't know what they don't know, right? That's why your boy is here, to shed a little light on the things you don't know, right? So one of the biggest concerns that I come across when talking about MLM is, number one, is it a pyramid scheme? See, I'm not afraid. See, a lot of people that are in MLM, they're scared to tackle that. They're scared to even talk about pyramid schemes. And I'm not scared to go there, right? Because you need to know what the difference. People just don't know. They associate pyramid schemes with MLM, right? They're not knowing that they're two completely different things. Two completely different things, okay? See, a lot of people, they use the term pyramid scheme and don't know what a pyramid scheme is. They don't know, right? Because people use that term and don't know what it actually is because they're closed-minded to it. They're not open enough to actually understand what it means for something to be a pyramid scheme. A lot of people just don't know. So when people ask me, hey, is this a pyramid scheme? I simply ask them, well, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? And most people say, well, you know, it's one of those things. Like, I don't know. What do you mean one of those things? Right? I don't know. See, a lot of people just don't know. So I'm going to educate you guys on what it actually is. What actually a pyramid scheme is a company, right? Well, a company that people join for nothing, with no product, no service. People join just to join, and the money goes straight to the top of the pyramid where everybody else pays down below, where the top member get paid with no service, no product whatsoever. That is a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is illegal. Most MLM companies are regulated, which means if they're regulated, they have proven that they're not a pyramid scheme. So one, if you're asked the MLM, ask them their company, is it regulated? If it's regulated, it's not a pyramid scheme, guys. If it has a product or service attached to it, it's not a pyramid scheme, guys. It's not. Okay? So, example, right? You have the cashier at Walmart, right? You have the cashier at Walmart. See, a lot of people say, oh, because there's people, you bring these people in and there's people over me and things like that. They associate that with pyramid scheme. So, for example, cashier at Walmart. The next step is the CSM, the customer service manager. Next step is a assistant manager, then you got the store manager, then you got the regional manager, all the way up to the CEO of Walmart. But we don't consider that a pyramid scheme. Same concept, right? Same concept, right? Multi-level marketing, right? And I'm gonna explain a little things to you. Do you go out when you get off work? When you go to work, do you have to wear a uniform? Right? Usually a uniform will have the business logo or the business name or probably your name tag or whatever it is. Maybe you don't have a uniform, but you have a name tag with the name on it, right? When you get off of work, do you go into the store with your uniform on? Right? With your uniform on. Congratulations, you're part of multi-level marketing. You're marketing for the company you work for. You're marketing. This is why when I do a video, I do not have the company I work for logo. I have my company logo, which is right here. It's multi-level marketing. You're marketing for the company you work for. Are they paying you for that? In most cases, no. Right? Do you profit from that? No. Right? Do you tell people about the nice restaurant you went to, or the nice movie when we was going to the movies, or you're looking on Netflix? Hey, I saw this great movie on Netflix, or this great show on Netflix. Are you telling people about these shows? Congratulations. That's multi-level marketing. Are you profiting from that? No. See, you're already part, if you've done any of that, you're already part of an MLM. You just don't profit from it yet. Think about it. Right? But why not? Right? But why not? Why not profit from it? You can. See, there's one thing I know. I'm not a smart guy. One thing I know, confused people do nothing. Right? That makes sense. If that makes sense to you, give me some thumbs up. Confused people do nothing. If something doesn't make sense to you, you do nothing. If a company doesn't make sense to you, you do nothing. Right? A piece of work that you have to do, if you're looking at your work and it don't make sense to you, you do nothing. You don't do it because you don't understand it. People don't understand MLM. This is why they don't do it. They do nothing. Right? If you're confused about MLM, you won't do it. Right? Does anybody have any questions on anything I went for? If you have anything to add. If you have anything to add, you're more than welcome to comment. Right? So another concern that I come across. Another concern that people will say, well, if I do an MLM, that means you're going to make money off of me. Right? You're going to make money off of me. That's not true. Right? On an MLM, we try to make money with you. Right? Not from you, but with you. We make money with you. Okay? So for an example, think about a job. Think about your current one or a past one or anything like that. So let's go back to the cashier at Walmart for an example for a little bit. Right? Think about this cashier at Walmart. Just think about a cashier at Walmart or a cashier anywhere, Target, wherever. Just think about the cashier. How much money do you think that cashier brings in for that company each and every hour? Right? Think about that. How much money do you think that cashier brings into that cash register every hour? I'm pretty sure it's more than that $9 an hour they're paying them. That's just facts. Right? Another big concern, which I'm telling you, I'm going there. Right? Another big concern is the big word scam that people use. Oh, that's a scam. That's a scam. If I have to pay money to join, it's got to be a scam. They're just going to take my money and it's going to be a scam. If I got to pay money, it's going to be a scam. Guys, I come from an automobile background, right? Used to sell cars. The first sales job that I was gonna get, but I declined, right? You had to pay for your training. Before you started working there. They didn't know if you were gonna make it through the training or not, but you had to pay for it up front. If they selected you, you had to pay. And it was like $500 for training, right? Right? Ebony, y'all hear me? Travis, you had to pay to see if you're going to get hired. You got to pay to go to training, and then you might not get hired. So you have to pay. You have to invest into yourself. Scam? We all know the car business isn't a scam. What about real estate? Is real estate a scam? Right? If you think real estate is a scam, give me some thumbs up. If you think real estate is a scam, give me some thumbs up. Right? So think about real estate. See, a real estate agent has to pay for their school to learn about real estate, learn about the laws of real estate in that state. They have to take that knowledge they learn from the school that they pay for to take a state exam. Right? To take a state exam. They have to pass that state exam before they even get hired or looked at by a company, a real estate company. So let's get this straight. You have to pay for the class, right? Sometimes I know here in North Carolina, I think the class is $500 to take the class. That doesn't mean they're going to even pass that test. That's one of the hardest state exams you can take in the state of North Carolina is the real estate exam, right? You may fail this test. That $500 gone. Is that a scam? No. Does that sound like a scam to you? Of course not. We all know real estate is not a scam. We all know that. You want to buy a house, you got to go through real estate. It's not a scam, right? Real estate is the number one job for making six-figure earners. Number one. Real estate is number one. What's number two? Can somebody guess what number two is? It's MLM. I don't care how you shape it. MLM's number two to make the most six-figure earners in the entire world. Success leaves clues, guys. You see, I'm not smart enough to pass a state exam of real estate. I don't have enough education to be a top-level manager at a Fortune 500 company, right? Because they want you to have master's degrees and doctorates and stuff like that to even have a shot. I don't have that, so I can't get that. But it does not mean I can't make their money in the MLM industry. And you can do it too, right? You can do it too, right? You see, MLM gives everyone a shot to make it. Multi-level marketing gives everybody a shot. It gives everybody an even playing field. You see, everybody wants to be on a level playing field. MLM is that level playing field. Right? Right, Kia, you're right. Does your job do that? Is the playing field level at your job? Does everybody has a shot to make it to the top at your job? Can everybody make it to the top at your job? No, you don't. There's only one spot at the top. MLM, you can be multiple people at the top because there's no cap. See, we're building generational wealth over here. we're building generational wealth, right? So don't let somebody tell you MLM isn't real. MLM is a scam. Don't let nobody tell you any of that nonsense, because it just isn't true. They may have had a bad experience before, but is it because of the MLM or is it because of the person? One way to tell that, is there anybody successful in that MLM? You ask that, hey, is there anybody successful in the MLM? Yes. Are there people making money in that MLM? Well, yes. Then it ain't the company. Right? See, a lot of people will say, well, I tried this and it didn't work for me, so now all of it is bad. Right? And I used this analogy before. So the first boyfriend or girlfriend you had, it didn't work. Did you swear off dating again? No, that just wasn't the right boy or girl for you. That doesn't mean dating is bad. It just means you weren't compatible with that person. That's all that means. It don't mean you stopped dating. No. You have it. So why would you say, oh, I had a bad experience in MLM, so all of it is bad? No. We've already discussed it ain't going to be that MLM. It may be you. Maybe you wasn't focused. Right? So when you think about scam, think about this. Right? You want to listen clearly. Make sure you like and share this video. When you think about scam, think about this. Imagine working 40 plus hours for 40 years, 40 plus years, to only retire off 40% of what you're making now. So what I want you to do is ask yourself this question. Can you live off 40% of your income that you have right now? Can you live off 40% of your income right now? That's something you want to ask yourself. Ask yourself that question. You take whatever you make right now and you multiply it by 40%. Can you live off that amount? See, I found out a long time ago that I can't. I can't live off of 40% of my income. So I got to do something different to make sure that I don't. Right? So in other words, imagine this. Imagine working for 40 years to rely on Social Security. So I know that's going to strike a nerve. And I don't mean to offend anybody, but understand this. If you're afraid to offend, then you cannot tell the truth. So imagine yourself working somewhere 40 plus years and still have to rely on Social Security. Social Security is not a guarantee to even be there when you retire. It's a dead end road, guys. A dead end road. That is a dangerous game of roulette that you're playing right there. Fix it. Right? Just think about it. Working somewhere for 40 plus years to still need assistance? You worked hard. Them long ass hours. Away from your family. Missing ball games. Missing all types of family functions. For you to retire to need assistance, or for you to retire to go back to work? It didn't work the first time. Why would it work the second? Guys, somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this. Right? Somebody needs to hear this. So, if that's your path, guys, you need to pick an MLM. And you need to give it your all. Because the MLM can retire you way before any job will. Maybe your goal isn't to retire. Maybe your goal is to put money aside for your savings because your job just pays you enough to cover your bills. Guys, you're still winning there. You're putting money away for emergencies. You still winning there. See, me, I thought, if I just have a job, I'll be good. I'll be all right. My job's paying my bills. I'll be okay, right? Emergency happens. Uh-oh. Now what you gonna do? See, if I didn't, I would have been a bind. I would have been in a bind, not so long ago if it wasn't for family. But I did that to myself. I will not let that happen again. And I'm trying to tell you, do not let that happen to you. Because emergencies will happen. Right? You may switch and go to a different job and you don't get your full pay for a couple of months. What you gonna do? You need something to pick up that slack or to give you extra padding. That's just facts, guys. You gotta wise up to rise up. People always say somebody's holding you back. This person, I can't have this because of this person, that person. The boss hates me. The teachers don't like me. No. The only person that can change that is the person you look in the mirror every day. Because you didn't do what you needed to do to protect yourself and your family by doing something else. See, people don't want to take responsibility. Right? People want to look at election. They want to look at who's in the White House. They want to look at who your governor is. They want to look at who your mayor is. Guys, them people ain't paying your bills. Them people ain't looking to retire you. Those people have their own bills. They have their own retirement plans. What about you? The person in the White House is not going to care about what you got going on. You got to take care of you and your family. Your bills have your name on it. So that means you got to do something for your family. When you retire, you retire. A lot of people, they get hung up on the startup fee. Guys, the startup fee is a down payment to your future. That's all it is. It gives you a chance to have a future. It levels the playing field. See, everybody wants to have level playing field. Everybody's like, oh, because there's discrimination in my workplace. This person can do something that I can't. This person don't work. This person does all the work. These people don't do anything, right? That's not a level playing field. That's just how work is. If you want to level the playing field, you need to be in an MLM. It levels the playing field. Everybody has the same pay structure. Everybody has the same tools. It's all about hustle. The hustle you give to an MLM is your monthly payment to yourself. So now you have a down payment and a monthly payment. Your monthly payment is due each month. Right? That means you got to put in work each day of the month to get that monthly payment. You missed a monthly payment? You missed a monthly payment on your car. I said this yesterday. You missed a couple of monthly payments on your car. Guess what? Your car gets repoed. You miss a couple of payments towards your future? Congratulations. Your future just got repoed. I see a lot of futures being repoed. A lot of futures get repoed because they depend on a job that if you died today, they will have your job posted online before your obituary is written. Always remember this. Your boss will never pay you enough to be his neighbor. Remember that. But in MLM, the highest ranking person in an MLM will show you how to be his neighbor. See, success leaves clues, but successful people, they leave a blueprint. You don't believe me? Go to work tomorrow. Ask your boss, how can I get your job? They're going to laugh at you and they ain't going to tell you. Why? Because at that point, you just threatened their job. But ask your MLM mentor, how do I get where you're at? And they will say, get a piece of paper, let's go. See the difference there? One helps you climb the ladder. The other one pushes you down the ladder. Only you can figure out which one's best for you. Right? Guys, I want you guys to be encouraged. I believe once you have knowledge, applied knowledge is power. Not just knowing the knowledge, that ain't enough. Applying the knowledge is power. I'm here to give you the knowledge. I'm here to give you the real. Right? That's what I'm here to do. Guys, if you have any questions, concerns, comments for me, you can post them on this video, or you can inbox me directly. Always remember, you will miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So take the shot at life. It's your life. Take your shot. Right? Hope you guys have a phenomenal night. Make sure it's great. Make sure you do it on purpose. Be great on purpose. And if you want more information in what I'm doing, the MLM that I'm involved in, inbox me. I don't mind sharing it. It may be for you. It may not be for you. But let's talk about it. Right? A lot of ways to make money out here, guys. This is the information world right now. To not have information is your own fault. Take responsibility, guys. Take responsibility. Guys, have a phenomenal night. I'll see you guys on the high ground. Make tonight a great one.